Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are counting down best 5 emotional stories of cinema where an overprotective mother causes unexpected pain for her son, leading to heartbreak, separation, and even tragedy. He just wanted a normal life. She wanted to keep him safe at all cost, but life had other plans. These stories will stay with you for a long time. So let's begin. At number 5, My Son 2006. Some families become so overprotective of their children that it often ends up harming them more than helping. Children need privacy too, they need space to grow and find themselves. This story captures such a scenario. It follows around a middle class family. The father is a university lecturer, the mother is a housewife, the elder sister has just started university, and the main protagonist is a 12-year-old boy Julian. Alongside school, Julian is learning to play the piano. However, he is deeply unhappy with how overly involved his mother is in every aspect of his life. To her, Julian is still a little boy. She doesn't want to accept or perhaps refuse to admit that her son is going through the natural changes of adolescence and that he now needs a little space. She doesn't even try to understand the trauma her overprotectiveness is causing him. Julian often dreams of running away, even if for a few days, just to escape this suffocating life and his overbearing mother. This is not an unfamiliar sight in our own society either. From a young age, children grow up under the psychological pressure, carrying its impact well into adulthood. The two leads deliver exceptionally strong performances, especially young Victor Sebak's, whose bright screen presence and natural acting will be hard to forget. At number 4, Memories of Summer 2016 Polish language film directed and written by Adam Gozanski. This movie takes us back to our childhood, and the story is presented from the perspective of a 12-year-old boy, Patrick. Set in the late 1970s, during a summer vacation in an average provincial town in Poland, Patrick spends his days with his mother, Wojciech. They go cycling, swimming, and sometimes play siege together at home. Patrick's father works abroad, and when his mother goes to work, he is left all alone, spending his time in solitude. However, the bond between Patrick and his mother begins to change when Wojciech becomes involved in an affair with their neighbor and starts going out almost every night. As a result, she no longer spends as much time with Patrick as she used to, leaving him feeling lonely and melancholic. The film gently presented the emotional troubles of early teenage years and how Patrick's perception of the real world gradually changes. Through his eyes, we witness his journey towards maturity as he tries to understand the complexities of real life and reality. Number 3, No Pain No Gain 2001. This Spanish movie gives us a look into the pathetic experience of a teenage life, love, and loss. Set in the poorer side of Madrid, the story is about a teenager David who madly falls in love with a girl from his school. But he is too shy to express his feelings, which leaves him frustrated and confused. To get closer to his crush, he books an appointment with her dentist mother just to have a chance to be close to her. At the same time, David also has to deal with his awkward gym teacher who seems to have trouble interactions with women and manage his confused home life, including the presence of his cranky grandmother who suddenly comes to live with them. All of this creates a messy and irresistible situation for David. The age of 16 is often called Sweet 16 because it's when teenagers start to develop emotional maturity, but for many, it can also be a confusing and mix-up time. Thoughts about love, reality, and future career begins to surface, but not everyone finds success at this age. The film beautifully portrays the everyday struggles of teenagers, issues at home, boring school teachers, and the thrill of first love. It realistically captures what 60-year-olds usually go through. At number 2, Life Without Sara Amat 2019. Sometimes we often escape the chaotic city life in search of some refreshment, heading to the countryside where we gain many new experiences. Those who grow up in the city will relate to this movie the most. We see this film's story follows Babe, a 13-year-old city boy who visits his grandmother's village during a holiday. There he becomes friends with a few local kids, including a 14-year-old girl Sara, with whom he completely falls in love. One night, Sara suddenly disappears without leaving any trace, Pep seems to be the most upset among the group. Despite spending the entire night searching for her with his friends, they can't find any clue. He returns home very upset, but to his surprise, he finds Sara hiding in his bedroom. Sara then explains why she ran away. Pep decides to stay by her side for the rest of the summer to protect her, and they plan to leave the village and move to the city before summer ends. The movie's presentation is outstanding. Both young lead actors Pep and Sara deliver surprisingly mature performances. This hidden Catalan gem is a must-watch for you. Finally, at number 1, Falcon Lake 2022. If you enjoy coming-of-age films, then this one will be a delightful treat for you. This movie takes us back to that delicate time of our first love when we slowly make our way through adolescence into adulthood. The story begins at a remote lakeside cottage in Quebec where a shy teenager Bastian arrives with his family for a summer vacation. There he meets a girl Chloe who is about 2 years older than him. Despite the age difference, a beautiful friendship begins to blossom between them. Chloe is a free-spirited and open, while Bastian is quiet and introverted, partly because she is more mature than him. While Bastian starts to develop romantic feelings for Chloe, she sees him more as a younger brother she cares for. To Chloe, the lake seems like a mysterious world, where the line between reality and imagination is blurred. And during this summer, Bastian experiences the pain of first love, jealousy, and the heartbreak that comes with it. This film sharply captured the nature of adolescence, longing, first love, and the fleeting moments of summer that stay with us forever.